Words from Foyle's further Philavery, a treasure of unusual words. The letter A. Abacinate, a verb. To blind someone by putting red-hot metal before their eyes. The word occurs in many dictionaries, but I can find no recorded uses of it in a text, apart from the lyrics of the 1986 song Angel of Death by American thrash metal band Slayer. Abactinal, adjective, of radiate animals, located on the side or end of the body opposite where the mouth is found. Abada, I think it's Abada, A-B-A-D-A, a noun, a rhinoceros. This name was used in the 16th and 17th centuries and appears to be derived via Portuguese from an Asian or Arabic word. Abaza, a noun, a former name for animal black, a black pigment made from burnt animal bones or ivory and used in paints and engraving inks. The word is pronounced Abaza, rhyming with chaser. Okay. Abalienate, a verb, 1 in civil law, to transfer a title to something from one person to another, to alienate. 2, to estrange. 3, to cause mental aberration. Abbatial, an adjective, relating to an abbey, abbot, or abbess. I take a particular interest in words relating to abbeys since I am lucky enough to live in a beautiful 12th century abbey set deep in the Essex countryside. Since the building has been in domestic use since the time of the Reformation, the reminders of former abbots and abbesses are purely architectural, although the heart of St. Roger Niger, Bishop of London from 1229 to 1241, is reputedly buried here and is yet to be found. Ablactation, a noun. 1, the process of ceasing to secrete milk. 2, the weaning of a child of its mother's milk and onto solid food. Ablation, a noun. 1, the loss or removal of material from a body by surgery or from a physical feature by erosion, evaporation, melting, weathering, etc. 2, the deliberate removal of surface material from a spacecraft caused by friction when re-entering the atmosphere. Oh my goodness, let's try this. Abligurition, a noun, extravagant expenditure on food and drink. Abnegate, a verb, 1, to deny oneself something, to give up a right or privilege. 2, to renounce or abjure. Abrin, a noun, a deadly poison found in the seeds of the plant Abrus precatorius. The hard, bright red seeds of Abrus precatorius, more commonly known as Jacaridi, black-eyed Susan, crab's eye, Indian licorice, or rosary bee, are often used as ornamental beads or within percussion instruments. Despite these innocuous uses, the deadly Toxus abrin, a protein found within the seed's hard outer shell, is closely related to, although more potent than ricin. The name of the genus Abrus is derived from the Greek abros, meaning graceful. Absumption, a verb, a process of gradual consumption, wasting away. Abthane, a noun. 1, an abbacy or apotric. 2, secular jurisdiction over property formerly belonging to an abbey. Derived via Latin from the Gaelic abtane, meaning abbacy, the origin of this lowland Scots word was lost, and a false etymology arose, assigning the meaning a superior thane to the word. Agarologist, a noun, someone who studies mites and ticks. Accrete, a verb, 1, to grow together, to form around or on something. 2, to attract such growth. Acephalic, an adjective. 1, having no head, headless. 2, having no chief or leader. Acephalic with a stress, acephalic italic with a stress on the third syllable. Acerebral, an adjective. 1. Having no brain. 2. Lacking intelligence or intellectual abilities. The word is pronounced acerebral with a stress on the third syllable. There goes my tummy. Welcome to the wardrobe dummy. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. It is pronounced acetabulum. Acetabulum. There you go. A noun. 1. In anatomy, the cup-shaped socket of the hip bone into which the head of the thigh bone fits. 2. In insects, the cavity in the thorax into which a leg fits. 3. In some invertebrates, such as tapeworms, a cup-shaped sucker. This term is derived from the Latin acetabulum, meaning vinegar cup, a cup-shaped vessel of metal or ceramic used for holding vinegar at the table. As if to prove the ubiquity and importance of this humble crot, in time the word also came to express a measure, roughly 2.5 fluid ounces, as well as the scientific terms above. Acidulous, an adjective. 1. Slightly sour in taste. 2. Rather sharp or caustic in speech. Acoloust, I'm not sure, A-C-O-L-A-U-S-T. A noun, a person who enjoys indulging in sensual pleasures, a sensualist. Acouchi, again, not really sure, A-C-O-U-C-H-Y, a noun, a small rodent. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the Latin name of it. That is related to the agouti and lives in the Amazonian rainforest. Accoup, a verb, to accuse, to blame. Acrasial, an adjective, excessive, intemperate, irregular, disordered. Acroasis, I think, A-C-R-O-A-S-I-S, a noun, a discourse that is intended to be heard rather than read, a talk, lecture, or sermon. Acrophobia, a noun, an abnormal fear of heights or high places. Acrosome, a noun, a cap-like structure over the head of a sperm cell which produces the enzymes that enable a sperm to penetrate an egg. The word is derived from the Greek words akron, meaning end, and soma, meaning body. Acrostic, a noun, a poem or other literary composition or a word puzzle in which certain letters in each line, taken in order, form a word or phrase. Derived from the Greek words akron, end, and stikos, potentially a line of verse. The word first appears in English in the 1500s, although the concept is well known from classical antiquity. The earliest use of acrostics is reputed to be within the cryptic prophecies of the Sibyl of Erythrea. She was one of several prophetesses linked with the god Apollo, who, during frenzies inspired by the god, would reveal prophecies or answer questions. The Sibyl is supported to have delivered her messages in the form of acrostics written on leaves. The practice of creating acrostics lives on today in the form of word games and puzzles, and as creative exercises given to young children. That was a mouthful. Actinal, an adjective, of radiate animals, relating to or located on the side of the body where the mouth is found or from which the tentacles radiate. Adamantine, an adjective. 1. Extremely hard, resistant to penetration. 2. Stubborn, resistant to persuasion. Adipose or adipose, an adjective. Fatty, related to or characterized by fat, especially fat stored in body tissues. Adjuvant or adjuvant, I'm not sure, A-D-J-U-V-A-N-T, an adjective. 1. Helpful, ancillary. 2. In medicine, enhancing or aiding the effect of a treatment. Adonize, a verb, to beautify or adorn oneself. This verb is appropriately derived from the mythological character Adonis, a beautiful youth loved by the Greek goddess Aphrodite. The word is derived via Latin Greek from Phoenician Adon, meaning Lord. Adumbrate. Verb 1, to indicate, describe, or represent an outline of something. 2, to foreshadow. 3, to overshadow. This word is derived from the Latin adumbrare, potentially meaning to shade in or sketch. The root of the word, the Latin term umbra, means shade or shadow, is shared by sombre, umbrage, and umbrella. Adventitious. Adjective. 1, accidental, unintentional, occurring by chance. 2, in biology,